Welcome to the software quality course. My name is Luigia Petre. I'm an adjunct professor in computer science. And in this short video, I want to explain the main things about this course. First question, why should you take this course? Well, the fact is that software is not always of quality. We have heard, maybe you have heard many stories about disasters provoked by software. In general, it's not that often that it doesn't work, but in general, software can be done much better. And one of the reasons that software is not as good as it could be is that unlike in other industries, software companies sometimes hire people which don't have an education, a formal education in computer science or computer engineering. You wouldn't expect your doctor not to have gone to the university. You wouldn't hire a lawyer who hasn't taken their bar exam. But software companies usually hire intelligent people and then just train them in what they need them to do. And this means that some basic education might be missing. Another thing is that even if people go to the university, not all universities include management of quality of software in their curricula. They include a lot of programming languages and other things, of course, but software quality is not as often a course in this curricula. And the other aspect is that we rely on software. We need to make sure, therefore, that it's good enough because it's ubiquitous. It's in all aspects of the society. And therefore, it's an important issue that we should make an effort in. So in this course, you will learn the main pillars of software quality and some quality management tools. And the hope is that this knowledge will give you an edge compared to your peers. So let's see a little bit what are these four pillars. So the four pillars for software qualities are requirements, software architecture, analysis of software in the form of so-called formal methods, and software metrics. And each of these four topics, we can have a whole course about it. So maybe some of you already have had or will have a course on requirements or software architecture, but formal methods and software metrics are also fields in their own. But what we will do in this course, we will have an overview on how we can use these four pillars in order to give our software a better quality. In practical terms, you will learn how to devise a requirements document. You will learn how to perform basic software analysis with formal methods. We will learn to distinguish several software architectures with advantages and disadvantages for quality. And we will learn a little bit about software metrics, at least how to recognize and evaluate them. And then we will have a few topics on quality management so that you know how to approach them in software. Regarding to the administrative part of the course, there will be lectures. And these lectures will be based on slides, and I have included lately in the lectures the so-called polls, which means that I will explain various things and then I will ask questions, and you will need to reply very shortly with yes or no, or choose an answer between many alternatives. This, of course, is easier with Zoom, but even when we go and have the lectures face-to-face, we will find a way to have these polls. These polls keep you a little bit more entertained, and they help you understand which are the main concepts that you should take with you from the course. That said, we will then include some seminars and some learning journal entries, quizzes, and an exam. And you will see that only these learning journals and the exam are mandatory. But maybe I'll tell you a little bit about each of them. Learning journals means that every week you will have to submit on Moodle an entry of one page, let's say, in which you summarize the concepts that you have learned that week. And you can have, this is an open form entry. You don't need to worry too much about how to do this. It's just that you need to parse the lectures and collect what was the most important things that you learned. I'm also interested in what was new for you and what you already knew. questions that you have on the lectures, this is a very good opportunity to ask them if you didn't have time to ask them during the lecture, because when you go again through the lectures, of course, more questions will pop up. And I read every single entry and I reply all of them. So you will always get feedback, even if it's short. But if you have questions, I will do my best to reply to them. And also, I'm open to feedback. So whatever you like or you don't like in the course, you can share, and you can do this every week. Then topics in the course, because we have this overview approach, may seem difficult at times, so we take some optional time to discuss them. So we debate what was unclear in the lectures. You can choose what we discussed there. If you don't have anything, I will propose some topics. And during the whole course, we will have 3 such seminars. And then we will have the quizzes. So the quizzes are the equivalent of polls in the lectures. Each quiz will be 1 point. So it's an easy way of collecting extra points, especially if you have attended the lectures. And they're useful for the final test too. So with that said, I hope I will see you in the course. And once again, welcome to the software quality course.